Hi guys, my name is Miller and welcome to another season max tune and times video. In today's video, I will go over all the tunes and maxed out times for the cars which are of importance for this season, being the gorgeous Aston Martin Vanquish Zagato, the BMW Z4 M40i, both maxed as it's the new fastest tier 3 car, and stage 5 which can run an 8.7, a tune for the Zenvo TS1 GT that might help you getting the TSR-s, of which you will see another mad run, and then to close off a tune for the DAMD Mitsubishi Evo 7, which could become the second tier 4 car to dip under 10 seconds. Timestamps for each and one of them can be found down below. Before I start with the video, I'd like to point out that I'm no pro tuner or shifter, and that some of these times have record runs out there already which could be slightly faster, and others that can be improved once people get their hands on it. But in the majority of the cases, I'm not that far away of them. And second, I would like to thank Natural Motion for providing me the cars and the upgrades on my dummy account for making this video possible. And finally, this was recorded before I left on holiday, so it can have some false or outdated information, but I do hope there won't be any of those today. To start off, the Aston Martin Zagato Coupe, a piece of the Vanquish collection redesigned by the Italian design house as celebration of their 100 years existence. Like said in the season video, looks wise this thing just shines out for me. It feels luxurious, classy and just a neat piece of machinery, but I do hope that at some point we will see the shooting brake and the speedster being added to the game, and even the Volante if they're added. So this could be a potential future Evo Cup of some sort, with the shooting brake hands down being my top pick. For me, the most beautiful part of this unique car are the tail lights. So simple but beautiful on any of the Zagato models. In the darkness they would just stick out so much. But I will be honest, to my surprise this is a tier 5 car. Considering it has the engine of the Vanquish S, which is more buffy compared to the Vantage no doubt, but not reaching the level of the V12 DB11, so I would have expected it to be a top tier 4 in some way, but in the end we have to accept its fate. It is now a rather mid-range tier 5 car which has the ability to run slightly below dyno, but I do think this will be improved in the future, but I doubt a 7.9 will be reached. Here's the tune and my best run with it. It is gorgeous nonetheless. Prestige car. This is an interesting one as well. The BMW Z4 M40i, the Supra's brother or sister or twin, I don't really know what to call it. But in general, a nice car, also look-wise, and it does fit in well with the luxury theme of the season price. Kind of a perfect fit in my opinion. And it is no slouch either. It was told that the 3-litre twin-turbocharged inline-6 engine, which is also found in the Supra as well, the new one, would be able to produce 339 brake horsepower. But then BMW released the value of 382 brake horsepower, which is significantly higher, and for such a small car, that is rather astonishing. Also in game, this one is performance-wise a bit more impressive than you would think. It is the new fastest tier 3 car by a landslide. I was able to run a 7.856 and heard rumors of even hitting 7.84, which means it will be almost a tenth quicker compared to the current record holder, the Vorsteiner Cayman GT4, which can run a 7.934. But the shift pattern is more of a pain, for now. Here's a tune that I used and the run. Don't blink. Stage 5 tune, and I think the fastest stage 5 car as well on tier 3 now, making it a double win on this tier. I also think this can definitely beat Tempest 2 if you have it fully fused on stage 5, which is quite astonishing to be honest. Shift pattern wise it is similar, but a bit smoother, as the shifts do not come as fast after one another. Here's the stage 5 tune and my best run with it. An 8.7 on stage 5 is quite impressive. Now onto the event cars. First the free one, the Zenvo TS1 GT, which you will have to use to win the TSR-s, which could well be the fastest free to get car in game. So stay around for that one. The Zenvo TS1 GT was a milestone car back in season 57, and was for a while the fastest milestone car we've had up to the Copo Camaro. In case you didn't win it back then, no worries, there should be a 20 times drop rates on gold crates for now, and if you need fusion parts, no panic, you can get them from the special event crates. Performance wise, like said earlier, it is a pretty fast car, with a record time of a 7.328, which for a gold star standard is right up there with the top cars. My best run, I was able to even hit a 7.334, as you really need to hit the perfect shifts and I wasn't able to do that. Here's a tune and my best run with it. So, standard and Evo Cup rewards are faster than the car you have to use, right? Here it is no difference. The Zenvo TSR-s is an incredible machine, both in real life as in game, both on performance aspect and looks and aerodynamics. For now, stage 6 parts for both cars are split, but I do hope that by the time the event is live, they will have merged. But what is most surprising to me with this car is its top speed. In the regular max tune, it runs over 800 km per hour or over 500 miles per hour. Mad. Think it is the only car in game to even reach such speeds. In reality, of course, that would definitely not be possible, but it's a game after all. Shift pattern wise, it is rather smooth, but definitely room for improvement, as the sweet spots have to be found. And that means that my 7.203 will definitely be improved to perhaps a 7.17 or 7.18, which would make this car faster than the McLaren F1, which currently holds the record for the fastest free-to-get car with a time of a 7.196. Its secondary acceleration is mad. Quick calculation, it comes down to roughly 3.3 Gs if we work with a linear acceleration, which is not the case here, so it would even be more than 3.3. And as a comparison, a variant 0 to 100 is about 1.55 Gs, and a Demon is 1.8 Gs. It's almost double. I will shut up now and let you take a look at the tune and the run. Final car on the list, the DAMD Mitsubishi Evo 7, which was driven by Brian in the movie Too Fast Too Furious. I can't believe the movie is already 16 years old. Imagine if the movie was a person, it could legally be driving right now in the United States. It was my favorite movie, but looks wise, this Evo 7 probably one of the worst liveries in the franchise, next to Roman's Eclipse from the same movie, as it really feels like a riced out car. But it has a small Easter egg in there though. In the squares you can recognize the rear fenders of a classic JDM, and I think it is the Evo 4. It seems to be coming from a 4-door and I assume it has to be a Mitsubishi, as it's on a Mitsubishi. It could be another Evo though, let me know what other car you think it might be. This is the fourth and I think final car that you will need for the Toyota Supra finale, which will be in the 2.7 update. Performance wise, it could be well the second car to dip under 10 seconds in tier 4 alongside the Fairlady Z, but it is definitely not as fast. My best run with it, I was able to hit a 10.010, but there could be improvements like always. Here's the tune and my best run with it. Wow, dude, finally done, and hopefully nothing was wrong, as this is pretty much pre-recorded already more than a week in advance. And with natural motion you never know. That was all for today. If you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to leave a like, support is always appreciated, and if you want to see more of this and you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. My name is Mille, see you around, take care and keep racing.